Per-tenant databases sounds like the pro choice, but for a new SaaS, it usually slows you down. Not because your code is bad, because every OPS task becomes do it once per customer, and the time to launch the application will be longer. You won't fill it with 2 customers, you will fill it with 20. Quick example, with one shared database, migration is one job. With per-tenant, it's one job per customer. 10 customers, 10 databases, 10 runs. I've been a software engineer for almost 10 years. I've dealt with migrations, incidents and onboarding every week. So this is not the theory, this is a real-life experience. In this video, I will tell you 3 things. 1. What becomes times n? 2. How shared can be safe early on? 3. How to start shared and still isolate later. If you choose per-tenant early, what actually grows with customers count? Not every task becomes harder, but a lot of work becomes per-customer work. Migrations, backups, monitoring, onboarding, incidents. Every schema change hits every customer database. Yes, you can automate this, but then you build automation and you maintain it. That's real time. Time you are not spending on the product. And early on, product time is the most expensive time you have. Per-tenant doesn't just add complexity. It makes your work grow with your customer count. But I know the pushback. Shared databases are risky. Let's talk about it. People pick per-tenant for one big reason. Safety, isolation, peace of mind. Here's the key idea. A shared database can be safe early on and not by luck, by design. Instead of splitting databases, focus on 2 things. 1. Make it hard to forget the tenant filter. 2. Add tests that catch cross-tenant mistakes. So shared isn't unsafe. Shared is speed with guardrails. Per-tenant gives safety by separation. Shared gives speed with rules and tests. For most new products, speed wins early. Okay, but what if you grow and one customer becomes huge? That's where the upgrade path matters. Starting shared has a hidden benefit. You are not locked in, you are buying time you can isolate later when it's actually worth it. Here's the path I like. Start with one shared database. Watch where the real pain shows up, then you can plan isolation process. What usually triggers isolation? One customer with extreme load, a contract requirement, or a dedicated deployment. You isolate because you have evidence, not because you were scared in week 1. Per-tenant is a tool, not the default. Your default should help you move fast and learn, and for most new SaaS, that's shared. So here's the decision rule. If you need physical separation because of flow or contract, go per-tenant. If you sell dedicated installations, go per-tenant. Otherwise, start shared. Add tenant scoping and tests and isolate later. If shared sounds good but you are scared of leaks, that's exactly what the previous video solved. Postgres tenant scoping, how to make tenant filtering the default and how to test it. If you build SaaS and you want more practical engineering like this, subscribe. I will cover the technical details, the trade-offs and the patterns that keep you fast.